Late this afternoon, the FDA's vaccine advisory panel voted in favor of authorizing a new COVID-19 vaccine option.
21 yes votes, 1 abstention in support of the new vaccine from Novavax. It comes after a day of debate and discussion over whether another vaccine is even needed right now. Our Dr. Frank George has been following today's meeting and joins us with the highlights. Doc?
Yeah, Kim and Devin. So, what makes Novavax different than the other vaccines is that it's made using a more traditional method. That's one that's already used to make other vaccines in use, including the hepatitis B and the shingles vaccine. Today, Novavax made the case that its shot may appeal to some of the 27 million Americans who remain unvaccinated.
A recent Ocugen Harris poll found that 73% of Americans would like additional COVID-19 vaccines developed from a more traditional method.
The FDA agreed Novavax could help fill that gap.
We do have a problem with vaccine uptake that is very serious in the United States, and anything we can do to get people more comfortable to be able to accept these potentially life-saving medical products is something that we feel we are compelled to do.
Novavax is given as 2 doses 3 weeks apart. It contains lab-grown pieces of the spike protein and an immune-boosting ingredient or adjuvant that's made from the bark of a South American tree.
We achieved our primary efficacy endpoint in the study with 90% protection from mild, moderate, and severe disease.
But those studies were conducted before the Omicron variant.
It is disappointing, and we've discussed this already, that we don't have more updated information because we're looking at the efficacy against strains that don't exist any longer.
There are questions about a potential risk of myocarditis.
6 vaccine recipients reported myocarditis or pericarditis.
Novavax argued there was insufficient evidence those cases were caused by the vaccine, but the committee urged the FDA to acknowledge that concern in the vaccine's labeling. Now, Novavax is studying a separate vaccine that specifically targets the Omicron variant, and they have also launched a trial analyzing the benefits of using Novavax as a booster for those who have already received an mRNA vaccine, and initial results are expected later this year. A discussion from the FDA on authorizing Novavax is expected very soon. That is a decision.
And in fact, Frank, this is just the start of what's going to be a very busy month for the FDA's advisors, right?
Yeah, on the 14th and 15th, the panel is going to review the data on vaccines for children under age 5. That's a highly anticipated meeting. Then on the 28th, they're going to meet to discuss whether the vaccines should be updated to include more recent variants, and if so, which strains should be included in the boosters for the fall when cases are expected to again surge.
All right, Doc.